On this episode of Our Electric Lives, you will see us charge up to 100% in an attempt to make it all the way from Indianapolis, Indiana to Richmond, Virginia, where we will stop to supercharge. In-car trip planner doesn't think we'll make it, so we'll try to prove it wrong. Then we'll head to Sevierville for one more charge up before climbing our way through the Smokies and into Bryson City. Expect the usual EV road trip info and advice and a ton of stunning travel footage.
Let's go.
All right, we have just arrived at the Buc-ee's in Richmond, Kentucky. We were a little concerned if we were going to make it or not because the in-car trip planner had us arriving at 4% on state of charge, and we managed to arrive at, I think it was 12%?
I believe it's at 11%.
11%, so we did fine, which Zach had done a better route planner, and they had told you 9, right?
Yeah, Better Route Planner, I gotta really hand it to them. They came in at 9%, which is really what gave me the confidence to go ahead and go with the Supercharger, because the Tesla route planning was really fighting against me. When I initially planned the route, it didn't even want to send us to that charger. I had to remove all charging stops to have it go to this one first. It was trying to make a stop in Lexington, and then even before we started driving, it said to remain below 70 miles an hour. And it quickly changed once we got on the road driving through Indy. I think it got as high as about 21% before it leveled off and came back down, as we picked up speed. Just drove regular speeds, didn't really adjust anything with our driving style. But it just shows you how honed in a Better Route Planner was versus the Tesla planning ranging from, I think, 4% all the way to 21%.
So we're happy to have made it. We didn't have to stop. We were going to stop earlier in Lexington if you had to. We didn't have to do that. So that's good. And we're at a place where we can get all the snacks, which is Buc-ee's.
Yep. Time to plug in.
Yep.
And we made it to Richmond, Kentucky on a nice full charge. I'll have to put the stats later what exactly we have, but I know it was over 3 hours of driving and over 200 miles. Was a good stretch here, and this is actually a newer supercharger here at the Buc-ee's. I think the whole Buc-ee's is probably new. It was not here 2 years ago. I remember running this route, and we didn't have this option, so it's a nice, great addition to the supercharger network. Well, we went from Buc-ee's to Buc-ee's, from Richmond to Sevierville. This is also, must be a bit of a newer one. I don't remember this last time they came through either. So there's a really big Buc-ee's, lots of charging here, lots of options. So seems like a pretty good stop. But yeah, we pulled in pretty low state of charge, so things are going well today.
We pulled in this gas station so Zach could wash his windshield, and he just got yelled at by me because he blocked not only one, but he blocked 2 of these things to clean the windshield. I feel like this is why people don't like Tesla owners. Clingmans Dome has since been renamed Kuwohi since we traveled here this past summer. Kuwohi is the Cherokee name for the mountain. It is the tallest peak in the Smokies. The Appalachian Trail passes through here, also marking the highest point of the trail. It is a very humbling half-mile walk to a 54-foot observation tower that offers 360-degree views of the Smokies. The temperature can drop 10 to 20 degrees at the peak. This hike is definitely worth it, but it is so steep that it may just feel like the longest half-mile of your life. Fortunately, they provide plenty of benches for those who need to take a break.
Our drive from Clingmans Dome to Bryson City was broken into 3 parts because we made a brief stop at an overlook on the way. However, this chart, you can see that we started at 36% state of charge, and the regenerative braking on the way down the mountain allowed us to get all the way to the supermarket in Bryson City, 39 miles, with essentially no range loss.
time on the water was cut short due to a pop-up storm. We just barely made it off the water before it started to downpour. Our boat rental company was amazing and discounted our rentals since we could not enjoy the water for the full day. We will link the company that we used in the video description. We did get to enjoy Fontana Lake before the rain though, and if you are in the area, I highly recommend spending some time on the lake if you can. It is a 29-mile long, 10,230 acre lake with over 240 miles of shoreline. It is absolutely stunning with many bends, small islands, and a beautiful mountain backdrop. Our cabin overlooked the lake, and we were able to drive the boat out to see the cabins from the water as well. However, we will say one of the reasons the lake is so beautiful is the lack of development along the shoreline. For the most part, it is free of development and is very natural and peaceful. The lake is also well known for fishing, and it is a hot spot for muskie, walleye, and smallmouth bass. The Appalachian Trail crosses at Fontana Dam and was featured in the movie A Walk in the Woods. After a day on the lake, we treated our kids to an epic campfire where they got to roast marshmallows next to the lake. It was definitely a day to remember. We did run into a little problem with the destination charger. While at the Airbnb in the afternoon, it appeared that the EV charger was overheating. This caused the charger to frequently stop charging. This was not a problem overnight and seems to definitely be related to the heat during the day. This is not an issue we've had with any of the Tesla chargers that we've used at other Airbnbs, but we were still able to sufficiently charge the car. Having this destination charger was definitely super beneficial no matter what because it helped us go a full week without supercharging, all while on the road. During the 1930s and 40s, a large part of Swain County were forced to give up their land as the government created Fontana Lake in the Great Smoky National Park. Fontana Lake is actually a reservoir to Fontana Dam, which they created to produce electricity during World War II. Much of the original highway out to the displaced residents' homes was buried beneath the lake. The government promised to replace the highway with a new road so families could visit their old family cemeteries, but due to environmental issues, construction was halted and the road was never finished. Hence, the name The Road to Nowhere. In 2010, the government signed a settlement to pay Swain County $52 million in lieu to building the road. It will never be finished.
I'm dancing my glow. Fireflies in the yard, everything's a work of art. Already got everything we need to dance in the glow. It's always in my head, can never get enough. That summer feeling left. Me and my friends
We've been very fortunate to have destination charging at our cabins come in quite useful, and yeah, we're being able to go for days here without needing to supercharge or anything. Very convenient. Always leaving with a nice full battery.
Get enough, that summer feeling rough. Ooh, me and my friends dancing till we drop, and the good times don't stop.